Howdy, Kyle with Conserva Irrigation. Another quick video here about the sprinkler nozzles that we use. So this is the nozzle. This is actually what goes on top of the sprinkler head. It's going to screw in there after you take this flush cap out. This one in particular is what we use. This is the Toro Precision Spray Nozzles. So this one you can see kind of what size it is and what area it's going to spray. Each of those kind of have their own unique designation. So we are going to pick whatever it is needed for whatever situation we're putting the head in. And it's going to spray the right area, right coverage, so on and so forth. But what makes this different than a lot of other nozzles that are out there is it is a very low application rate. And the reason that is good is because our soil, especially our clay soil around here, has a low infiltration rate. It cannot absorb a large amount of water very quickly. And a lot of other nozzles can put out, especially van nozzles, can put out up to 3 gallons per minute, if not more in some cases. This one is going to be about 1 gallon per minute, which is way closer to the infiltration rate of our soil. So difference between 3 and 1, you can see a tremendous amount of waste in water at the individual head that is putting out that water. So anytime we are replacing a head, we are putting these on there. We also highly recommend these to be put on everywhere across an entire zone. It's ideal for a zone to have the same application rate at every single head, because then it needs to run for the exact same amount of time. So we really need these on the entire zone rather than just one at a time. So that's our preferred recommendation. A lot of times that we also will see these along the sides of people's houses where there's just not as much grass there. It's usually in the shade, so you just don't need as much water. So these are a great solution. Pop these in there. We liken them to LED light bulbs. You put one in, 30% water savings right there at that head. And you just keep on adding, and the savings keep on adding up. An additional just cool thing about them is, so what's special about them is actually the chip technology inside of right here. And it is the same technology that's in your windshield wiper, the spray for the windshield wipers. And that has to be able to operate at high miles per hour, but still be able to go where it needs to go. So these have a higher water droplet size that's able to be less susceptible to wind and being moved around. So that just leads to water going where it needs to go. I won't get into all the details about it because there's even more of it. It has a higher distribution uniformity, which is how uniform is the water going in the area that it's supposed to be going to. Is it going a little bit over here and more over here? Well, then you got to water more over here to match over here. So you want it as uniform across the area as possible. These help with that. We love them. We'd love to install them. Ask us about them. We'd love to talk to you about them. Thanks.